Welcome back. We are going to be continuing and doing our side of the die that has two holes. One thing that you need to know about dice or die is that opposite sides will always add up to 7. So my 1 here means that the back side is going to have 6 because 6 plus 1 is 7. My 2 will be opposite of the 5. My 3 will be opposite of the 4. So we are going to select a side to put the 2 on. The only side it can't be is the back side. So if this is my front, I can't put the 2 on the back because that wouldn't add up to 7. So I could choose this side or the bottom or the left for mine, just because I can see most of this. It'll be the easiest one to click. I'm going to do my right side, but doing the top or the bottom or the left, it would also be acceptable. So I'm going to click my 2D sketch button again. And now I'm going to click the side I want to sketch on, which I said was going to be my right side. Now when I zoom in, I can see the side that I want, nice and big. I'm going to come up here to the line tool, and I'm going to do something similar to what I did last time. Make sure I'm in the corner, highlighted in green, corner, and then make sure I get highlighted in green, and I have the corner, and hit escape on my keyboard, upper left corner, and now I have a diagonal line going perfectly through my square. It cuts it off into 2 even halves. From here, I'm going to make 2 circles. So on a die, we have a circle near the top and a circle near the bottom. Make sure you're on the line. Click. And I'm going to make this one again I accidentally clicked it with my thumb. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll come to the bottom and I'll make this one 0.125. I hit enter. This one is the correct size because I had a big fat finger that hit the wrong button. This one's too big. It's okay. I'll just come here to my dimension tool and I'll click on my circle. And now I can change that to 0.125. And that's one of the nice things about using a CAD program. If you make mistakes, you can always fix them. It's a computer, so nothing's set in stone. You can click on it, and I can change sizes and shapes and areas and move them around, so it makes it pretty easy to fix. From here, this gets a little confusing, so make sure you're paying attention. I want to say how far the center of this circle is from the side of my piece. If I was to drill a hole, not on a computer, but with a piece of wood, I would take this and I would measure from the side to wherever I wanted the center of the hole to be. So that's what we're basically going to do. We're going to use this dimension tool to measure how far from this line until we get to the center dot here. And because we're on this perfect 45-degree angle line, from here to here will be the same as from here to here. So for my dimension, I'm going to click on this far line, it highlighted in green, so I can click on it. And now it's telling me how tall it is. We already knew it was 1 inch. Now I'm going to click on the center dot, and it highlighted it in green, so that center point. I click on it, and now I can move this down out of the way, and I can change my dimension. I want this to be 0.25, and then I hit enter. I could see it kind of shifted it down and over. I want to do the same with my bottom one. So I'm going to go to my center dot, and then I could either click on this side or I could click on the bottom because it's the same distance. I'll click on the side. I have a little more room over here. I click on the side, drag until I could see my dimension, and I click it. I was close, but I wasn't right, so I hit 0.25, enter. and it shifted it over and up. So now I have my 2 holes that I need, but I need to make them 3D. So I'm going to go to my 3D model. I'm going to go to extrude. I don't like how far it zoomed out. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can see it better. It makes it easier for me. Now I'm going to select the things that I want to extrude. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So I need to make sure I'm selecting this circle. And then I want to select this circle. What sometimes will happen, you can see that it only selected the right half of that circle. Pay attention if that happens. If it does, that's okay. Just click the other half. And now I have the 2 full circles ready to extrude. But my computer thinks I want to extrude these coming out of my piece. And I don't want to do that. I want them going into my piece. So I'm going to flip it again. This time it's cutting into my piece. And it thinks I want to go 0.1 again, which is right. That's how far I wanted to go. So I hit OK. And just like that, we have our second side with 2 holes on our die. It looks good. So I want to make sure that I go up and save it. And now I can start my next step.